Hi, I'm here at the Lego booth at Gamescom where hundreds of thousands of bricks were used to recreate sets from Pokemon, Fortnite, Batman, and many more. So let's go and explore it. Whoa, looks like I've arrived in the Mushroom Kingdom. Let's take a look around. We've got my good friend Mario. You know, we're name brother and sister, I guess, you know, Mario and Maria. I remember playing this and I was absolutely awful at it. I was very small, jumping over all of these barrels coming my way. Barely made it to the top, but you know, I tried. And then this Super Mario Land was one of the first games that I played on the chunky Game Boy, so this is taking me right back to my childhood. I actually still have that cartridge at home. I remember playing countless hours of Mario Kart on the N64 at my friend's house because I actually didn't have one. And, you know, let's say I maybe didn't go around as often after we played a lot of it because it destroyed a lot of friendships. And I wonder if building the Lego set and playing with that might do the same. I've been exploring the Mushroom Kingdom and I've just bumped into Ricardo Silva, design manager behind the new Super Mario Lego set. I was wondering, how did you pick which sets to make? Because there's so many to choose from.
That's a good question. It's not easy. It's a long process, and of course we've been doing this for around 2 years, trying to figure out what are the best sets that we need to bring to the public. And of course we do a lot of testing. We test around 60 different ideas, and then through testing we realize what the kids really want to play with, and that's how we bring it to life.
And do you have your own personal favorite set?
I do. I like them all, of course. But you know, when you look at Bowser's Castle, you cannot step away from it without looking twice. Oh my God, this is so impressive! It's amazing. It looks so good. I just want to play with it. Right? There's so many action to role play with it. I just adore it. Yes.
And finally, I need to know, I saw that there's Mario's house. How did you get an invite to Mario's house? And I need to know, does he have pineapple on his pizza?
Well, he's such a nice guy. He invited us over. Maybe not. He invited Yoshi actually over, and Yoshi is in the set. He's super happy. He brought an apple to share with him, but Mario is sharing his pizza. It's actually a really nice set, and it's actually a 4+ set, which we haven't targeted before with Lego Super Mario. So it's the first time we're actually broadening the range into a wider audience. So 4+ kids now can play with our sets.
I love that. Well, thank you so much. It was lovely to bump into you and find out more about the set. We've just got to the Lego Technic set where they've recreated some racing cars in Lego, and I'm really hoping that's going to help me beat the highest score so I can win my own set. I didn't beat the time, but it was good, apparently. So I think racing in a Lego racer in Forza Horizon, that's the win. Batman, how many hours did it take you to be built? 100 hours? Wow, that's a long time. And how many bricks? 24,000? That is wild. Thank you so much. We're gonna go and explore more. If you think 100 hours is a long time, Charizard took almost 400 hours. And whilst the real Charizard weighs around 90 kilograms, the Lego one is almost double that weight. So it's just a few more Lego bricks. Now, whilst I do really love Charizard, the Pokemon that I would love to see in Lego is Psyduck. I'm still on the path to become the next big Pokemon master, so I thought we should try out and start with the Pokemon training tree, which I'm going to try and build now. Because I am a master builder, I have already finished this. Here's my Pokemon training tree, so now I become a Pokemon master. Granted, it was only 46 pieces, but you know, it still required a bit of skill. There's still so much to see at the Lego booth at Gamescom, but now I've got my trusty chicken, we can make a move. I've retired as the Chicken Jockey, and now I tend to the smaller version in Lego form, you know, looking after them in my farm. And then we have some really cute little biomes of the game, and the creeper, which honestly I don't want anywhere near my house. It's destroyed it many a times. And then we have obviously the skeleton, always a fear of mine when I go out at night. And then all of these wonderful little builds. Look at all these cute little houses. And you know, I'm not the best at building houses. I am actually quite good at just blowing them up with TNT blocks. It might currently still be under construction, but Lego Skylines was recently announced at opening night live, and we can actually win something here. So let's walk over to the wheel and have a little look what we can win, which is very exciting. You can get a really cute little tote bag, which would be amazing. Some stickers. And then we have a little badge holder, the Lego lanyard, which is super cool. And then the highlight are 2 pieces of Lego Technique. We've got the smaller one and then the big grand prize, this tractor. So let's see which one can I win. Wish me luck. All right. Pink, pink, pink. That was a good spin. It's still going. Still going. I have a good feeling. It's gonna end. Maybe not. Maybe it will, actually. Oh! 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 I got a lanyard! It was very close to the big Lego piece, but I won a lanyard. Yay! Now I've almost hit my step goal already exploring the Lego booth at Gamescom. I've been racing in a Lego racing car. I've met Batman. I became a Pokemon master. I won a prize at Lego Skylines, and I got to explore the recently announced Super Mario Lego set. And there's many more things to discover at the Lego booth. And for all things Gamescom, make sure to stay tuned with IGN. Yay!